I hope everyone completed first application, Ra Babu. Any problem towards completing first application? Completed the application smoothly. Able to see the output. Right, guys. Okay. Alexa, activate balcony fan.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. Yeah, other day what we noticed, guys, if @autovoid is there on the top of the setter method, then it performs setter injection. Right now, boss? Okay, guys. Now comment it. Yeah. When you comment if code is going in zigzag format, I have to set right that. I have to set right the comments. Preferences, formatter. Yeah, go to code formatter, Java code formatter. Create a new profile. Profile name is P1. Profile name is P1. There is a comments. Yeah, there is an option, guys. What is the block comments? Enable block commenting, deselect it. Apply, apply and close. Now you observe when I'm trying to comment it, code will not disappear. Yeah, I will give the shortcut keys, guys. Don't worry. Paint up paintbrush. Save. Spring here. 60. I hope everyone completed the application. I ask you to submit the screenshot to. I ask you to submit the screenshot to Facebook group. No one has submitted. I did not get any submission. Okay, guys. Now listen. Shortcut key. Yeah, what is that? Application improvisation, improvement on. What is that? September. What is the date, guys? Today's date? 18th or 17th? 2022. Application improvement. Yeah, boss. In Eclipse IDE. Okay, guys. In Eclipse IDE for enabling multi-line comment. For enabling multi-line comment. What is that? Control plus Shift plus Control plus select the lines plus CTRL plus shift plus forward slash for disabling multi-line comment. Multi-line comment. Select the lines, select the commented lines. CTRL plus shift plus backward slash. Once again, check it out. This is already commented. Control plus shift plus backward slash gone. Again, select it, Babu. Control plus shift plus forward slash. Okay, comment is on. Suppose you are looking for single line comment, Babu. Single line comment. Suppose this single line you want to comment. Control plus shift plus C, comment on. Control plus shift plus C, comment gone. Everyone getting my point? For enabling or disabling, it's a toggle key. One time it will on the comment, another time it will disable the comment. Or disabling single line comment. Control plus shift plus C. Control plus shift plus C. Okay, guys. Next one. To disable block commenting in multi-line commenting. In multi-line commenting. To disable block commenting in multi-line commenting. Okay, now let's see, guys, how to do that. Window menu, preferences, search for formatting. Okay, Java code style formatter. Java code style formatter. Here you have to create a new profile, right, boss? 1 minute. This is one screenshot. Yeah. Profile, new profile, edit. Here one screenshot. Here one screenshot. Okay. Yeah, otherwise, when you comment, you will get zigzag code, guys. Tell me, what is the procedure? Window menu, preferences. After that, what next? Preferences, Java and all this stuff. First to Java, then code style, then format. After that, what next, guys? After that, what next? New profile. P1. New profile P1. Then we have got comments. New profile P1. Then we have got this comment. Okay, deselect this. Okay, deselect this option. Deselect this option. Next, lastly, what is there? Apply and close. Lastly, apply and close, guys. Apply and close. Got it, guys? Okay, now let it be. Now. So now I commented this on this Babu. Now I have gone for parameterized constructor because I would like to perform constructor injection. And a zero param constructor can assign anything to object? No. Only parameterized constructor can do initializations. Right now, boss? It can get something as argument and can initialize to the object. Okay. Now listen. Public wish message generator local date time LDT is equal to this dot LDT is equal to LDT. This is one param constructor. Sys trace. This is what, guys? One param constructor. One param constructor. Getting my point, boss? Okay, guys. Now listen. Okay, right now I'm going to keep @auto void on the top of the one param constructor. On the top of the one param constructor. Are you understanding my statement? So now let's run this application, my dear. Let's run this application now. Yeah, this time what injection takes place, my dear? Constructor injection takes place or not? Yeah, see, one param constructor is executed. One param constructor is executed means this one param constructor is executed having container created local date time class object as the argument value. Container created local date time class object as the argument value. Are you with me, guys? Container created local date time class object as the argument value, and that has been initialized to this property. So this time @auto void kept on the top of parameterized constructor performs constructor injection or not? Constructor injection or not? Come on, guys. Now listen. Constructor injection. If the IOC container is using parameterized constructor of target class. Parameterized constructor of target class. Tell me, guys. Okay. To create a target class object and also to initialize. Okay. And also to initialize dependent class object to target class object. Then it is called, tell me, guys. And also to initialize dependent class object to target class object. Then it is called what action, guys? Constructor injection. For this, please switch off your cameras. If I found your camera is on, I may remove you from the meeting. Sheikh Jiba madam, balloons are nice in your home, but I don't want to see. Please switch off your camera. And Praveen Srinivas, can you switch off your camera? If you want to become popular, do something else, but don't try to become popular by switching on your cameras. Okay, guys. Praveen Srinivas, can you switch off your camera before I remove you? Yeah, for this, we need to place @auto void on the top of constructor. @auto void on the top of parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor. Parameterized constructor. What did my dear? On the top of parameterized constructor. Okay. Now listen carefully. No changes, Babu. In wish message generator.java. in which message generator dot Java. In which message generator dot Java. At the rate component is. Yes, guys. After that, dot regular business methods and other things. Other code will be there. Okay. Right now I have to highlight this one now, boss. Okay. Constructor performing constructor injection. Okay, guys. Now listen, guys. Note. At max, only one constructor. At max, only one constructor, only one parameterized constructor of target class can have at the rate auto void annotation. Why, sir? At the rate auto void annotation logically. Can you tell me why? IOC container can it use two constructors at a time to create object? Can it use three constructors at a time to create object? Can it use three constructors at a time to create object? Understanding my statement, guys? Are you understanding? So it can use only one constructor at a time. So only one constructor can be used in the object creation. So, so at maximum, how many constructors can participate in auto wiring, boss? Technically, logically. Think logically, only one, boss. At maximum, only one parameterized constructor of target class can have auto void annotation because IOC container can use one constructor at a time to create the object of target class. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Okay. Now you try for it. At the rate auto void. Technically not a problem. At the rate auto void. Here is 0 param constructor, here 1 param constructor. Both places we are having at the rate auto void. Clear, guys? Okay, boss. Now you come here. Java application. Select all. Okay. Exception has come now. What is exception? Invalid auto wire marked constructor. Okay. Invalid auto wire marked constructor. Which message generator found constructor with required annotation already. Already I found one thing. So what is need of placing another one? Understanding my statement, guys? Okay, this is invalid now, boss. Okay, this statement, this code gives error. Okay, max how many objects IOC can container create? For one spring bean, one object it can create. For any number of objects it can create. IOC container does not have any limitation. How much your JVM memory support, those many objects it can create. So throws error or not? Okay, this throws error. Okay, this you underline. What is the error you will get? Rises error. Array, when you read the notes, you will get the feeling you are attending my class one more time. That much clearly I will give the notes. So focus on listening class. Okay, don't waste your time writing notes and other unnecessary things. Copy this, boss. This is the error that we are going to get. Okay. This is the error that we are going to get. Are you comfortable, guys? Super. Okay. So now this is constructor injection, Rabab. Okay. Now let it be. We will leave this. Okay. Now I am commenting this also. Now I am commenting this. If you place @auto-void on the top of the field, if you place @auto-void on the top of the field, it will perform field injection or not? It will perform field injection or not? It will directly as the field and directly injects the object to this internally new local date time kind of thing. No, it won't use any constructor. It will not use any constructor. This field will be accessed, guys, and assign object. The dependent object will be assigned directly to this property. Understanding my statement? Yeah, this is easiest one. Most of the industry prefers this. Understanding my statement, guys? Most of the industry prefers this one. It's just keeping @auto-void on the top of the property. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Super. Right, boss. Now listen. Yeah, this is field injection. Yet the auto-void performing the field injection. Okay, guys. Here other lines anyhow will be there. Other lines will be there. Okay, guys. But some observations, my dear. You need to have some observations. Okay. Abhishek Kumar, daily I am uploading notes. Okay. Can you concentrate on content rather searching for the notes? I request everyone focus on the class when I am explaining something. Right. Okay. Get the rate auto-void this one. Now tell me, boss. IOC container internally uses reflection API support. What API, guys? Reflection API support. IOC container internally uses reflection API support to access the private property of the target Spring Bean class object and to inject dependent class object to it. Can we access private data outside the class? Can we access private data outside the object? No. But it can be done if I use reflection API support. In core Java or advanced Java, you might have studied about reflection API. If not studied, try to have some Google search. Using reflection APIs, we can scan and get the entire data of the class. Sometimes we can get access to private properties of the class. By writing special coding, we can get access to private properties, private methods of the class. I hope you studied this kind of points when you studied about reflection API, right, boss? IOC container internally uses reflection API support to access the private property of the target Spring Bean class object and to inject dependent Spring Bean class object to okay, class object to that property. Dependent Spring Bean class object to that property. Okay, guys. Next one, guys. Okay. Most of the times, real-time projects prefer real-time projects prefer using field injection because it is very easy to perform. It is very easy to perform. Array, listen, you just add @AutoAdd on the top of the property. Work is done or not done? Job is done or not done? Job is done or not done? So now onwards, you also prefer working more and more field injection, Babu. For the knowledge sake, we are learning all the 4 modes of injection, Babu. But most of the time, industry people prefers working in advanced programming of Spring. In the coming classes of developing big mini projects, okay, we are going to work with field injection. Array, no need of constructor, no need of setter method, no need of any arbitrary method. Directly on the property, we have to write @AutoAdd. Anyhow, you have to take a property, though you are going for setter injection, constructor injection, arbitrary method injection. You have to take property every time. Okay, why it is need of taking separate setter method, constructor, and arbitrary method and going for injection? Perform field injection directly with the property itself. We can go for injection or not. Directly with the property itself, we can go for the injection or not. Easy to code and performance wise also good. Are more methods, more parameter means definitely memory consumption will be there, and more consumption means performance will be affected, right? So I noticed in the industry, most of the time, we prefer working with a field injection. You will see @AutoAdd on the top of the properties a lot. On the top of the properties a lot. You can check. Okay, if you are not believing me, I will go to Google, guys. @AutoAdd example of Spring MVC or Spring Boot Spring MVC projects. You just search for the sample projects. Spring MVC projects, right? Yeah, look at this, guys. This fellow is giving on the top of this 1 minute. Java printers, auto wiring. I'm looking for projects. What is auto wired in Spring MVC? Yes. Okay. What is the code? You don't worry. Controller class wants to have a service class. What they are using? @AutoWide. Come on, guys. @AutoWide. Come on. @AutoWide. How they are using? @AutoWide. You want one more example? Okay, I'll show one more example. What is auto wiring? You take another example. Yeah, you search a lot of example. Most of the time we go for what? They prefer working with the field injection. Are you with me? Understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Now next we'll go for what? Arbitrary method injection. Field injection is popular not because it is fast. It's because it's easy to use. I am telling, it's not popular because it's fast. It's a popular because it is easy to use. Because it is easy to use. Understanding my statement? Okay, boss. Let me keep official note here, boss. Field injection. Field injection. Okay, guys. If @auto wide is placed on the top of the field or property of target class. Field or property of target class. To inject the dependent class object. Then it is called field injection. Field injection. Then it is called field injection. Super guys. Next, arbitrary method injection. Okay. Array for field injection, no need of constructor, no need of setter method. Just property is enough. That field is enough. Arbitrary method injection. Okay, guys. Arbitrary method injection. If IOC container is using any arbitrary method, any arbitrary method of target class. Okay, looks like setter method. Looks like setter. Inject. Tell me. To inject, what is there? Dependent class object to. Okay, dependent class object to target class object. Then it is called. Then it is called arbitrary method injection. Mr. Mohan, do you have any common sense? Without running code only, I have pasted this code. Mohan, if you sleep in the middle of the class, I am not responsible for that, na boss. Look at the question asked by Mohan. Great fellows, Ra Babu. Don't try to show your attitude of laziness in the chat box. I request everyone. As of now, if someone keeps 100 rupees on your head, no one will purchase you for 10 rupees. Because of your head and because of your knowledge, because of your social identity, 100 rupee also losing you its value. That is you as of now. Common sense, Ra Babu. I pasted code means I already executed shown output. After that only I pasted code, na my dear. Great fellows. Great fellows. Right, boss. Output has come here or not? So right now what's happening? Field injection is taking place or not? Everyone please respond in the chat box. I want reply. Field injection is taking place or not? Super. If IOC container is using any arbitrary method, okay, shall we concentrate on what is that arbitrary method now? Okay, guys. Now is what I'm going to do. Arbitrary method means any method with any name. Method with any name. Arbitrary method means method with any name. Any name. That means no fixed name. No fixed name like setter method. Setter method must start with set, right? Arbitrary method is having such a restriction, boss. Arbitrary method is having such restriction or no such restriction. I can take any method, but overall signature wise, it should look like a setter method. It must look like a setter method, right? SSIGL. Public wide assign. What is that, guys? Public wide assign. Now listen. Public wide assign. Assign is not fixed. You don't want assign, you can take something else. Inject you take. ABC you take. Your name you take. That's not a issue. Local date time. LDT. Local date time LDT. LDT is equal to this. Here is my @auto. Super. Sys Okay. Okay, guys. Here is @auto, right? Look at this. Right click, run on Java application. See, this time assign method is used or not. Array assign method is called or not called. And good evening, Raja message is coming. Current date and time is coming. Current date and time is coming. What is the difference between setter method and arbitrary method? Setter method must start with set. Arbitrary method can have any name. That's the only difference between setter method and arbitrary method. Otherwise, both are same. Otherwise, both are same. Understanding my statement, guys? Setter method name must begin with set word. Whereas arbitrary method can have any name. Method can have any name. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Yes, array, from container point of view, both are same. For us, they are different. For us, they are different. Container point of view, okay, if @auto is there on setter method, it will use setter method. If @auto is there on XYZ method, it will use XYZ method. Clear, guys? For us, they are different, but from container perspective, I think both are same. From container perspective, they are same, boss. Copy this, my dear. This is arbitrary method. Performs arbitrary method injection. Arbitrary method injection. So this is very important, Prabha. Okay, guys. Yeah, now we covered all the 4 injections. Still story not over. I just introduced what is what. Okay, other day I have given theoretical statement. What is that? If auto void is placed on the top of field, it is field injection. On the top of parameterized constructor, it is what? It is what? Constructor injection. If it is placed on the top of setter method, setter injection. If it is placed on the top of arbitrary method, this is arbitrary method injection. Clear, guys? Okay. Now listen. out of the above four injections, what is that? Field comma, setter comma, constructor comma, arbitrary method injections. Okay. Which injection is faster? Which injection is faster and why? Which injection is faster and why? I want reply. Which injection is faster and why? Faster means very fastly dependent object should be assigned to target class object. Very fastly dependent class object should be injected to target class object. Constructor injection, Rabba. Why you know? Why you know? Tell me. Why you know? While creating target class object itself, dependent class object will be assigned. Yes, na? Setter injection. First target class object will be created. Then separately dependent class object will be injected to target class object by calling setter method. Assign boss. Field injection. First target class object will be created. Then dependent class object will be assigned by accessing private property. Arbitrary method injection. First target class object will be created. Then dependent class object will be assigned. But only constructor injection will assign dependent class object to target class object while creating target class object itself. Come on. Use your common sense. Core Java common sense. Array, when this constructor executes, first of all, tell me, while creating target class object, at that time only dependent class object will be assigned now. At that time only dependent class. That means in the construction process of the target class object itself, dependent class object is assigned. Yes, na boss? Okay. Array, it's something like this, Babu. While constructing house itself, locker is placed in the wall. While constructing house itself, locker is placed in the wall. So no extra work. Now first house is constructed, then we realized, oh, locker is missing. Then we have broken the wall and we have arranged one locker. So that's the external process or not, separate process or not. That is the external process or separate process. What do you say, Mayor? Okay. Constructor injection is faster compared to other injections. Because it injects the dependent class object to target class object while creating target class object itself. Whereas other injections creates the target class object and assigns the dependent class object to separate. Cool, guys? Got the clarity, guys? Come on. Are you with me? And one more note, Rabba. Observe very carefully. Array, That means in constructor injection, first dependent class object will be created, and using that target class object will be created. Right now, boss? Having that target class object will be created. In other injection, first what happened? Target class object will be created, and later dependent class object will be created to assign to target class object or not. Come on, my dear. Come on. This is also one more angle. This is also one more angle. I hope you are understanding. This is also one more angle. Yeah, tell me, guys. In constructor injection, okay, first dependent class object will be created, then target class object will be created, having dependent class object. Having dependent class object. Cool, guys. Another note. In other injections, what do you mean by other injections, Rababu? Field. Array, you have to analyze. You have to analyze. You have to use your brain little bit here. Field, setter, arbitrary method. Arbitrary method injections. Tell me. Arbitrary method injection. Alexa, turn on balcony center light.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Field setter arbitrary method injections. Tell me. The IOC container. The IOC container first creates target class object, then creates dependent class object to assign to target class object. To assign to target class object. Are you comfortable, guys? To assign to target class object. In constructor injection, first dependent class object will be created, then target class object will be created having dependent class object. Simply having dependent class object. Are you comfortable, guys? What the clarity, guys? Come on, are you with me? In other injections, the IOC container first creates target class object, then creates dependent class object to assign to target class object. To assign to target class object. Comfortable, guys? This is one more difference, Rababu. This is one more difference. Okay. Yeah, tell me, guys. In real projects, which injection will be used more? Which injection will be used more? Will be used more. Will be used more. Okay, guys. Yeah, answer. The field injection. The field injection will be used more. The field injection will be used more. Which injection will be used more, guys? The field injection will be used more for easy programming. For easy programming. There is no other reason, Rama. Only reason why it is used more is easy programming. The only reason why it is used more is easy programming. Nothing else. Nothing else. Are you getting my point, guys? Are you understanding my statement? Are you understanding my statement, guys? Next, based on today's discussion, by default, @AutoWire performs which mode of injection? Which mode of injection? At the rate auto-wide performs which mode of injection? Okay, listen, don't come to one conclusion. By pick up the dependent by type or by name. It is picking up the dependent by type or by name. Okay, guys. Now you are observed. Okay, at the rate auto-wide is kept on the top of SN. How it is picking up the dependent? How it is picking up the dependent from Spring Bean configuration file. Sysdt and this name is matching, boss. Sysdt and this name is matching. No. Sysdt and this name is matching. No. Okay, because local date time, here local date time, both are matching. So that means by default it is performing by type mode of auto wiring or not. So that means it is picking up the dependent based on by type, mode of auto wiring. By default it is doing by type of mode of auto wiring. That means it is picking up the what is that? Dependent class object, dependent Spring Bean class object. Okay, by matching, what is that? Property or param type with what is that? Dependent Spring Bean class name. Dependent Spring Bean class name. Are you listening my statement, guys? By matching dependent Spring Bean class name. Are you understanding my type? By default, it is going by type now, boss. By default, it is going by type. Okay, you want to feel that? Okay. Once again, you place the code of. Okay, you place the code of this rubber. Public class wish message generator. These are small observations, Rababu. Lot of things are there to study. Please. On first application itself, we'll spend another few days. So small improvisations I am giving, I am making you people to understand this. Local date time LDT. At the rate auto wide. At the rate auto wide. Here is what? At the rate component WMG. At the rate component WMG. At the rate component WMG. Okay, guys. At the rate component WMG. Okay. After that, what next? This is my application context.xml. In application context.xml. In application context.xml. Yeah. In application context.xml. Yeah, listen, guys. This and this is matched or not matched? Matched or not matched? Okay. Both types means classes. Classes. Both types classes are matched. So it performs what, guys? By type mode of auto wiring. Auto wiring means injection, Babu. Auto wiring. Okay. Listen. Wiring is nothing but injection, Babu. Auto wiring is nothing but okay. Automatic injection. Automatic injection. That means IOC container is picking up. Am I mentioning anywhere? You are my dependent. Come and inject. Am I mentioning anywhere, Babu? Wiring means injection. Auto wiring means automatic injection. Okay. IOC container is picking up the dependent spring bean for the property or field of. Come on. For the property or field of. Okay, guys. Rajesh, how to do by name? I will explain. First, concentrate on by type. Don't think here and there. Try to think about the points what I am talking. I know you have a capacity of thinking so much deeper, but right now we are in the earlier stage. Focus on the point what I am presenting. Are you understanding? Are you understanding? I am requesting everyone, especially the people who are on the psychological feeling. I already studied spring. I will try to show my talent in front of sir. I will ask future questions now. I will ask future questions now so that I will get into the sir eyes. Okay, if you are having that kind of wrong feeling, control it. Control it. What you know is very little. What I am going to present is huge. So there is a art of learning. I believe in incremental process of injecting subject. Step by step, level by level, order by order, point by point, I will bring into picture. Yes, na? You might have seen Rabav. From the day one, my planning is like that only. If you observe very carefully, first I have explained what is dependency management. Then we understood what is dependency lookup, dependency injection. Before arrival of this spring, how the people have done that work in the core Java. How people have done that work in core Java, we have noticed, right? Then we have developed same application in Spring, and we are seeing different flavors of it, so that we can compare why Spring came into picture, what is the advantage with the Spring. Are you enjoying the way I'm bringing subject point by point, incrementally, level by level? So that's why if you know Spring already, okay, please wipe that knowledge from your brain. Please hand over your empty brain to. It is good for you, it is good for me. And in fact, it is good for Spring also. It's good for Spring also. You have little bit Spring. I say something, you assume something because your half knowledge won't allow to accept my points. So why confusion? Why to get confusion and clashes? So that's why you attend my session as if you don't know anything of the Spring. Are you understanding? Super. Okay, I'm not talking to everyone. I'm talking to 1-2 people who is trying to show their talent of by taking future technical words. They're trying to say, "Hey, this is there now, this is there now, that is there now." I know everything is there, Rabab. At right time, I will introduce. You are not my target audience, Ramaydian. My target audience is below average student, non-IT background student. He is my target audience. How much dance you do in the chat box, my target audience, target presentation never changes. I always keep non-IT background, below average student in mind while conducting the classes. Okay, guys. Picking the dependent spring bean for the property or field. Either based on type or name. Either based on type or name. Yeah. Now tell me, are we mentioning this information anywhere, Babu? Are we mentioning this information anywhere, Babu? Okay. Sir, this is private. No problem. IOC container uses reflection API to access private property. Takes the dependent spring bean type. Or if 20 is dependent beans are configured in XML file, it takes each type and matches. Whatever match that will be taken and will be injected. Whatever match that will be taken and injected. Next one. Now tell me. Advantages of Spring style dependency management. Advantages of Spring style dependency management. Advantages of Spring style dependency management. Okay, guys. Shall we see that one, boss? Dependency management or dependency injection. Gaurav, there is no need of mentioning by time. By default, it will do by time. By default, it will do by time. That's what I given. By default, AutoWire performs which mode of injection? By type or by name? By type mode of AutoWiring. Gaurav Verma, if you study document, if you focus in the class, you will get everything. I have clearly mentioned by default, right? Okay, guys. Array, without auto wired, how does it know it wants to perform auto wiring or not? Auto wiring is not by default, Babu. Right, boss. Okay. Super, guys. Now tell me next one. Advantages of Spring style dependency injection. Can you tell me, guys? Okay. IOC container itself takes the responsibility of creating responsibility of loading both target and dependent classes. Right now, boss? IOC container itself creates both target and dependent classes. Next, guys. Creates dependent classes objects. Super. Next one. IOC container itself assigns or injects dependent class object to target class object. Dependent class object to target class object. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Next, IOC container manages all the Spring Bean class objects. All the Spring Bean class objects in the internal cache of IOC in the internal cache for future use. For future usage, right, guys? Other day in the flow of execution, I have shown that one or not. Other day, as part of flow of execution, I have shown that one or not. Come on, I want reply. IOC container manages all the Spring Bean class objects in the internal cache for future usages, right? IOC container destroys Spring Bean class objects. Spring Bean class object. When the container is when container is about to shut down, about to close or shut down. Getting my point, guys? Array, most of the works are taken care by IOC. Most are not. Most of the operations are taken care by IOC container itself or not. Say something, boss. Assignment. I want you people to work out this assignment. Okay. Inject calendar class object. What class, guys? Calendar. What package? Java.util package. Tell me, guys. Season finder. What is the target class? Season finder is a target class. Calendar is a dependent class. Calendar class object to season finder target class object and display the current season name based on the current month of the year. Summer season, winter season, rainy season, current month of the year. I hope you are understanding my statement, guys. Based on the current month of the year. Based on the current month of the year. Right, boss? 7,000. Okay. com.nt. Beans season finder. Same example, similar example, Rababu, but this time on calendar class and this. This is user defined class. I hope, can you complete this example, guys? Can you complete this example? Come on. Okay, guys. We'll give complicated assignments in later, Rababu. First, concentrate on what I have given. Calendar. This is a dependent class, which is a predefined. Okay, I think you can do that. I think if you know how to develop the first application, it does not take much time, right? It does not take much time. Okay, in calendar class, there is a factory method to create calendar class object. You should find out that. And how to get the current month of the year, you should find out. You should do some R&D on the methods of calendar class. For that one, you have to open the documentation of calendar class. If you want to get documentation of any class, my dear, java.util.calendar docs. You will get the documentation of this class. Look at this. We have methods. Okay, I will give one small hint. There is a get instance method without taking params. That is the factory method. That is a static factory method that returns calendar class object having current hour of the day. Sorry, having system date and time. Okay, like this, you find out the one more method that gives me current month. That gives you current month. And based on the current month, you decide the season. I think you will enjoy if you complete the coding. Please complete the assignments. Okay. Right, boss. Are you with me, guys? How to identify? You have to spend the time. How to, Sai Sam, how did you identify which channel belongs to which TV? How did you identify which movie is released in which OTT? If you have to spend the time, my dear. You have to spend the time, right? When you spend the time, you will get it. If you don't spend the time, you won't get anything. Tell me, RRR released in which OTT? Everyone will tell. In Netflix, which web series is good? Everyone will tell. Why? Because you are interested. That's why you spend the time on it, right? Similarly, you also spend the time, develop multiple applications. Then you will get to know. Nothing comes easy, my dear. You have to spend the time. Companies will not pay lakhs of rupees salary. Okay. To ask theoretical question, you have to complete the tasks. Are you understanding my statement? No salary will come at free of work. If you are getting salary means they will take work. So it is your responsibility to become ready for working. It's not engineering exam. 10 questions will be there. I will mug up 5 questions. If I answer 3 questions, I will pass out. If I answer 5 questions, I will get 80%. If I answer 4 questions, I will get 60%. Nothing doing in the company. Task will be given. Task should be completed in the given time frame. So they don't bother about your percentages or academic performances. Task completed or not completed. 6 months they will bear you. 7th month they will ask resignation. So that's why when I give assignment, keep the habit of responding it, completing it. Cancel all other programs. Complete the assignment. If you complete assignment, your confidence will increase, right? When you spend the time, everything is possible. Now, sir, I will spend half an hour. If comes, fine. If not comes, Java is complex. Not like that. When a task is given, sacrifice your weekend, sacrifice your holidays, but task has to be completed. Everyone understanding my statement, guys? Okay. Assignment is there in the Facebook paintbrush. Take it and do it. Thank you, guys. Okay. Still, I have not get teacher permission to the Google Classroom. Okay. I will talk to admin now after the class. And mostly Monday onwards, I will upload in the Google Classroom. Next class is on Monday. Thank you.